Well, the question is, tell me about the town or city you live in now. Well, I am living in San Borja suburb. It's located in Lima City. It's a suburb of Lima. I have been living in San Borja for 15 or 16 years. I I have to say San Borja is a charm-friendly city. By this I mean that ecologically developed city, and it's a commerce-related city. It has a lot of vegetation, a lot of parks around there. The most important park that is located in San Borja is Pentagonito Park. It's a charming place where people are able to practice some sport, or they are able to doing some exercises, and the majority of people are visiting this place because it's a suitable place to practice sports or doing some relaxing activity. I believe it's the most important part in the city where I live. Also, I have to say, or I would prefer say that San Borja allows me to live in a place close to many services, like or such as chemistry, main avenues, shopping mall, market, supermarket, school, universities. I believe it's a suitable located place for many reasons for me. Do, what places do you think tourists should see in your city? Well, in my city, people or tourists can see many cities such as Lima Center. There they will be able to visit some churches and the cathedral with their historical monument, and with um, and know more about that ancient buildings there located there, and they can see in my city, or tourists can see, if they are keen on knowing about our culture, they can go to the National Museum that's located very near, and in a place where it's a easy way to locate that place. Also, they will be able to visit some mall, some some shops such as Jockey Plaza, Primavera Park Plaza, or Chacarilla. Really, it's a good place to see or visit many places there. Why do you think music is important to people? Uh, be as it might, I would say that I would rather say that music is a uh, important um, important topic in every day. It's an important topic in people's lives, since music gives a relaxing music gives some comfortable way to see the life. It's related to your mental activity, or after having a hard working activity, you or people are feel very stressed or tiring. So in that moment, listen to music, um, listen to some kind of music could be a good help for them to relax, to recover the energy, because music is something related. They can relate it with their some important things that happened in their lives, or could be just only a relaxing method for them. And also music The other point is that I would say that music is involves many aspects of people, um, um, because the more people know about the music, the more possibility they have to choose some music is their favorite, for example. Well, here says describe a TV or radio program you enjoyed when you were a child. You should say what the program was about, when it was on, where you watched or listened to it. Well, when I was child, I enjoyed listening to the radio. I think on that time there are some important and interesting programs on the radio. It was um, when I was child. I was about 10 years old. I listened a musical program on local radio in my town. It was about music according the program were according to people age. So my favorite music were at 6 p.m. in the afternoon. So I couldn't lose. I couldn't. Um, I I I couldn't lose that program because it was my favorite in that time. I find I, I, I listened it on my house when or after doing my homework. I enjoy this program because it was something relaxing, enjoyable for me, and I was able to listen this kind. I was able to listen this kind of music because it was related to my age, and also I was keen on knowing more about music on that occasion. I remember when I listened some music at night, I it was something relax me or invite me to go to sleep early because at the following day I had to go to my school very early. So I believe it was important for me. I enjoy this program because it's something related to my childhood. Well, let's talk about TV and radio in your country. Says in your country, which do people prefer, watching TV or listening to radio? Why? Well, in my country, people prefer watching TV, and even though some of them say that listening to radio is the most important for them, I would go as far as saying that it depends on the it depends on people preferences, because the more the more time uh, the, the, the more time the less time they have to watching TV, the better for them to listen to music. So I think listening music, listening to radio or watching TV, both are relaxing activity for people. If I have the chance to choose between listen to the radio or watching TV, I definitely choose listening to radio, listen to the radio, because I am a kind of active person. I can't stand watching TV, spending long hours in front of television. So I believe for me the best way to relax, the best way to listen music or listen news, listen the news. is on the radio. Um, so we might as well encourage people listen to the radio, because on it you can find many kinds of program, really entertainment program that I am sure people are going to enjoy it. The other question is, what benefits can TV bring people? Well, speaking about benefits can TV bring people, we I might list some benefits, useful benefits. Um, if I have the chance to, if I have to mention some important benefits, could be that you can find, you can know through the television or through the news what is happening around the world, without to spend time and money going to other place or to buy some newspaper. So I believe it's a good way to know about that something is happening around the globe. Also, furthermore, I would say that the less time people have to watch, the more people watch TV, the more possibility they have to know, to learn about it. Since on the television, and there are many useful programs, and in cable television, for example, you can find many interesting programs, health related, um, service related, and useful activities related. So that way, I believe people can or can or people can take the option or can take the choice. They can the possibility to choose what is the most convenient for them. And even though some people say that uh, on television not everything or are useful or brings a good information, I believe it depends on the people. I That's why I believe we might as well control young people or our kids, what they are watching on TV. And if if adults control them, on television you can find very important information, and it's a way to learn something um, easily or in a comfortable way. Other question? No, that's all.